Hello and welcome to Enjoy the View Travel. Let's talk about this week's View on Travel. Hey guys, welcome to episode 17. Let's get right to it. Touchless ID PreCheck is expanding to another airline. American is joining Delta and United in offering TSA PreCheck touchless ID. It's only available to the Advantage program members for American who have the TSA PreCheck already. So what does that mean? So you will basically proceed through TSA PreCheck without presenting any documentation. It is going to rely on facial recognition, which technically they're already doing because they'll scan your face to match your passport photo. So, they're not really doing anything additional. They're just not checking your ID. No timeline has been given as to when American will be starting this program, but they say it will be coming soon. Delta and United recently announced that they'll be expanding their programs into Salt Lake City. Delta currently uses touchless ID at Atlanta, Detroit, LA, LaGuardia, JFK, and it will be starting this month at Washington Reagan. United is offering this service in Atlanta, LA, Newark Liberty, and LaGuardia. So what are the advantages to using the touchless ID? Delta says that it moves you through security 60% faster than those who are using regular TSA PreCheck. So it will take about 7 to 10 seconds when you're doing touchless ID, whereas it takes 20 to 25 seconds with regular PreCheck. Now, the touchless ID does not mean that you are not going to still put your carry-on items through the scanner and you're still going to walk through the scanner. It's just when you enter into the security area, TSA is there to check your identification. And that is going to be the process that's a little faster. So I don't know what that's going to mean as far as backing the lines up on going through the actual scanners though, because if they're moving faster, is that line going to take longer because it's backing up? Whereas if you were doing the regular TSA PreCheck and it's taking 20 to 25 seconds, have a little bit longer to get people through the scanner part because I feel like that takes longer anyway. So we'll have to see how the touchless ID expands. We do not know where American will be doing this. They didn't announce the airports either. So when we get some more information on that, we'll pass it along. Air France is going to be offering nonstop flights between Paris and Orlando starting in 2025, and there will be 4 flights weekly starting May 21st. Seems like there's lots of airline news this week. The Department of Transportation has fined American Airlines $50 million for mishandling passengers with disabilities and wheelchairs. $25 million of that is going to go to the Department of Transportation for their fine, and the other $25 million is to be used to invest in better systems, training, and to compensate passengers who are affected by this mishandling. So what do you think? Is this enough? Is American doing enough? American Airlines said that they do not agree with the findings from the investigation, and they only agreed to the penalty in order to settle the matter. They also said that they are already spending $175 million this year to help with those who are traveling with disabilities or wheelchairs. As everybody gears up for Black Friday, guess what? Travel Tuesday is coming up soon. It's going to be on December 3rd this year. So what I've learned from last year is that typically whatever the Black Friday and Cyber Monday deal is, that's just going to carry over into Travel Tuesday. So last year there were some really good cruise and airline deals. And so when I get a little bit of info as to some deals that might be coming up, I will keep you guys updated. If you have any specific requests or needs, message me and let me know, because I can be on the lookout for those things if you are wanting to maybe book some things for next year and offer them as Christmas gifts for the family. We can go ahead and we can talk about that and kind of have some ideas, and I can keep eyes out for anything that pops up for Travel Tuesday. Celebrity and Princess continue to release more 2026 and 2027 itineraries, as do the rest of the cruise lines. If you have a particular ship or itinerary you're interested in, be sure to let me know so I can keep an eye out for that. And head on over to enjoytheviewtravel.com, send me a request, and I can add you to my watch list. All right, let's wrap up with our cruise tip of the week. So I often get asked why you book cruises so far in advance. So the further out that you book your cruise, the longer that you have to pay for it. So when you book in advance, you only have to put down your deposit. And sometimes cruise lines will be running a special, so you may only have to put down $99 a person or $100 a person. But some of the cruises, it's a bigger deposit. Oftentimes celebrity cruises, it's $250 a person. So it's a $500 deposit on a cruise for two. So keep those things in mind. So you have to put down your deposit, and that secures your room. And then you have to have it paid off 3 months before your cruise. So this means if you're looking to book a bigger cruise that's more expensive, it will give you longer to pay for it instead of having to pay for it all at once. Happy booking! Join us next time for this week's View on Travel with Enjoy the View Travel. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and the notification bell.